Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 74. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and BuyandSellDVC.com.
And I just want to say a happy birthday to my mother-in-law out there. I believe she turns 39 today.
Me too.
So happy birthday to her. And so your 11-month window from today is going to be June 6, 2023. And your 7-month window is going to be February 6, 2023. As always, DVC-Rental.com if you're looking to rent some DVC points, rent some confirmed reservations, or if you need to rent out your DVC points, if you're looking to sell your property so you no longer own it, or you're looking to buy and sell DVC.com. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, of course, let us know. And we're going to start on the buy and sell side today. And the question is, what does $30,000 get you with DVC?
Well, I can tell you right now, $30,000 will get you probably about a 1982 Corolla. So you're probably better off going with DVC at the moment.
That is true. So roughly, now again, there's been some right at first refusal lately, but we're going to say that it's going to get you 200 points at Saratoga Springs at around $138 a point. You have your purchase price, you have your closing costs, and the seller's expecting you to pay annual dues on the 200 points you're getting from 2022. You'd be at $29,846. You'd own 200 points at Saratoga Springs. That would give you a home resort priority at Saratoga, 7 to 11 months. Under 7 months, you could stay at any one of the resorts. So some people say, what does that get you? Well, it's, depending on when you travel, that could give you up to 2 weeks in a studio per year. And of course, and then if you're staying in a 1-bedroom, it's probably going to give you a week in a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, probably right.
And it may give you 4 or 5 nights in a 2-bedroom. Again, now, I do want to mention, if you're new to DVC, Sunday through Thursday is going to be less points than Friday and Saturday night. So if you look at a point chart for a certain resort, and remember, on our website, we have the point charts for all the resorts, plus more importantly, we have a DVC point calculator. Now, I am not a computer guy, but to me, it is the DVC point calculator is the greatest thing ever invented, because you can just plug in your check-in date, your checkout date, and it's going to tell you the number of points for every single DVC resort and every single accommodation.
Yep, absolutely.
So if you say, hey, should we bump up to a 1-bedroom this time versus a studio? You can see right there, well, it's going to cost you basically almost double your points. Do you want to do that or do you not want to do that? So I would use the point calculator to figure out your different stays. And I don't remember where I was going with this when I got to the point calculator. But the 200 points is going to give you plenty of options for your vacations. And of course, if you want to go to Hilton Head for 5 nights in January in a studio, it's still only going to be the 30 points for those 5 nights.
You get 7 of those. So you get 7 of those rooms, and you bring all your friends and all your relatives, and you have a great big party at Hilton Head in the winter.
And then another thing I just want to mention is you can bank your points. Banking your points just moves them from one use year, like if you own a June use year, from one June use year to the next June use year. So you could have 400 points. So instead of 1 week in a 1-bedroom, now that year you could spend 2 weeks in a 1-bedroom, because we do have, we do sponsor the DIB, and we have people from the UK coming over here. So if you just want to come, every other year for 2 weeks, you can bank those 200 points, turn them into 400 points, and you could stay 2 weeks in a 1-bedroom, meet Scott at Magic Kingdom and get some cheeseburger egg rolls. Ooh. So, because he has a secret code to get to the front of the line. So, because you get a lot, so you're in, and just, I can't guarantee that when you buy in and you go to sell it, it's going to, sell for the same amount or more. But so far, since I've been involved with DVC, the prices have continued to go up. The amount it costs to rent a room at Disney continues to go up. And as always, as a DVC member, you get the free parking, which saves you $25 a night. Plus, if you just want to rent points, you get free parking. Yep. So the moral of the story this week is, $30,000 is going to get you 200 points at Saratoga Springs, roughly. It's going to give you up to 2 weeks in the studio, 1 week in a one bedroom. It's going to give you plenty of options. So some people think, well, I have to spend 95 to 110 to get into DVC. I mean, no, you have plenty of options at the $30,000 range with your vacations.
I'm pretty confident in guaranteeing that would be a much better investment than the 81 Corolla.
Definitely. But there might be some 81 Corollas out there still going. So
There could be, but you don't want to pay $30,000.
Right. Definitely not. Definitely, please don't do that.
Saratoga is good to 2054. Lock in those great trips with your family.
Yeah, that's still a lot of time to vacation, a lot of memories. Because vacations really, it's all about making memories. You get so many. If you look at old pictures, you remember, all these different memories. That's what I do.
I was looking at pictures of old Disney trips with the kids the other day, and it brought me back. The memories are priceless.
And my kids are so funny because every time we go someplace else, they're like, "Oh, this is my favorite," and the next place they go, "This is my favorite." It's like, and I'm just, I love it because it just constantly changes. So
That's what kids do, but you know what? That shows you how much they're enjoying that trip. They loved their boardwalk trip, but then you take them to Saratoga Springs and they go, "This is my favorite." So you're like, I know they love the Saratoga. And the kids adjust and they're happy no matter where you take them. So that's great.
Right. And now we're on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So when I go to the parks, I try to get a bunch of different things sometimes so that I don't have to go constantly and I'm not worried about this. So I am back at Connections Eatery in Epcot, where this is 2 trips, but I tried the apple pie gelato shake. It's $7.29. It's definitely expensive for a shake, but I mean, considering, if you're comparing it to a Burger King, McDonald's, outside property type stuff, it's very expensive. Inside the parks, $7.29, not terrible for a shake. Really nice taste to it. And really, who doesn't like apple pie? It's got some cinnamon in there, so your son better avoid the cinnamon. But really nice and cold on a hot Disney summer day. I really enjoyed this. Again, on the expensive side, but I mean, if the $7.29 doesn't affect you at all, definitely get this. I would get this again. I give it a strong 7.9. Very happy with it. I might have gone higher maybe if it wasn't as expensive, but very happy. Enjoyed it a lot. Maybe I could use maybe a little more apple flavor, but it was refreshing. It was sweet. It was very, very good. I was happy with this.
Short line, did you get it pretty quick? Or?
You know how I mentioned that I do these things together? I actually had this the day of the Liege waffle. That was the horrible line. So what was great is that when I walked up there and I ordered the Liege waffle and this apple pie shake, the lady went right over, plopped down the apple pie shake, and I was like, all right, now I just need that waffle. And that's when I sat there for 20 minutes waiting on one waffle while they missed me and messed things up. But again, I mentioned...
So the shake was quick.
The shake was super quick. And I mentioned since then, I went there again to have that chicken sandwich, and it was definitely much more well-oiled machine when I went the second day. So I have faith that they're doing well. And they've got some cool options there. I definitely want to check this place out again. And again, they have I think an Asian chicken salad that looked really, really good, or like teriyaki chicken. So they've got some really nice looking items there. So Connections Eatery, I definitely giving them the thumbs up so far. Just iron some stuff out, and I'll keep checking out some stuff there.
And now we're on to the DVC-Rental portion of the program. This looks like it could be exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking through here because I forget. So a couple weeks ago, I just got back from Copper Creek, which is part of Wilderness Lodge. So Disney has, the main area is just called Wilderness Lodge. They had originally the villas, they had the DVC villas and the main building. So just within the past couple of years, they named the villas section Boulder Ridge. And then just recently, they took they took a bunch of rooms inside the main lodge and called that Copper Creek. So we were inside the main lodge, Copper Creek. We had a 3-bedroom grand villa, which was absolutely amazing. Definitely one of my favorite rooms I've ever stayed in. I've stayed in, and when I end up staying in these rooms, I'm normally there for one night. And I've stayed in the grand villas. I've stayed at Copper Creek, Old Key West, Riviera, Boardwalk, and Grand Floridian. Definitely one of my favorites. Grand Floridian and Riviera are probably like the most upscale and luxurious. And this is not upscale luxurious. This was more of like lodge feel, wood beams, wood ceiling, carvings. Like it was just an absolutely beautiful room. Really enjoyed it. Great food options at Wilderness Lodge as well. You know, we checked out what's it called, Roaring Fork, which is the quick service restaurant. We had eaten at Geyser Point, which is their outside bar previously. We didn't eat this past time, and we ate at Whispering Canyon, which is their rowdy, fun. Not as fun as it used to be pre-COVID, but still, the cast members are yelling and playing back and forth, and they, say ketchup, and they're yelling ketchup, and families are bringing ketchup to each other. So it's come back a decent amount too. You've got great views of the fireworks from the pool area, from Geyser Point. You've got, I know you're a fan of the Old Faithful that goes off every hour, and electric water pageant that goes by after the fireworks. So a lot of great reasons to stay here. And my favorite resort is always Boardwalk, and Animal Kingdom's right up there. I mean, this trip to Copper Creek just reminded me how much I really enjoy Wilderness Lodge and what great options they have at Wilderness Lodge. And this, again, definitely one of my favorite 3 bedrooms. Again, not luxurious and as upscale maybe as some of the other ones, but this was just maybe more homey. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who would feel much more comfortable, in these, versus maybe like the Grand Villa at Grand Floridian.
And how many of them are there?
There are 6 of these possibly.
And they're standalone, right?
Yeah. Standalone? I mean, they're not attached to anything? Or?
Right.
Yeah, they're standalone inside. They're normally towards like the end of the hallways. So we had a view of the lake. It was a big room. View of the lake and a view of the pool. So we could see the fireworks, we could see the pool, we could see everything. Just absolutely love this. And again, even the Wilderness Lodge, open air lobby, fireplace, rocking chairs. I mean, it's such a wonderful resort, Wilderness Lodge. It kind of gets, I think, overlooked sometimes, especially amazing at Christmas, but really, really great, relaxing time here. I felt more at home, I think, than when I was at Grand Floridian. While Grand Floridian was beautiful, I just felt very lodgy and mellow. And again, the woods, maybe it resonates more with me than we'll say more upscale, luxurious type of room. Like this was really, really awesome. Love this room. And
there's no, like at the 3-bedroom at Jumbo still has a pool table, correct?
Yes, 3-bedroom at Jumbo does.
This doesn't have anything.
No. There was no special pool table or like Grand Floridian has they call it a movie room, a media center room. There wasn't anything like that, but I mean, it was just big, as 3-bedroom, 3-bath, big TV in the living room, hooked up to sound bar, and just mellowed out and relaxed. It was just my wife and I, and then each of our sons. So each son had their own room, and my son ran there, and he saw that he had the room. He grabbed the room that was overlooking the pool area. So big area overlooking the pool, and we could see the fireworks. It was just really, really nice trip. I would have loved to have it more than just one night, but just great time. So definitely don't sleep on Wilderness Lodge / Boulder Ridge / Copper Creek. Great time.
Sounds awesome. So be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. And be sure to come back next week for more. And again, if you have any questions on the resale side, buy and sell DVC.com. On the rental side, DVC-Rental.com.
We haven't mentioned social media in a while, so definitely check us out on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're all over the place. And I'm going to end this before Jason has a coughing fit here. So thank you very much. We love you. Have a great day.
Thank you.